I have to go somewhere in maximum 2 hours. I should leave home. MPP niya wario nori a party na Morocco bi. Because our lunch ni 2028 campaign in day. We move. Akwaba. Akwaba. I don't want to get copyright. So I'm listening in my ears. Today is a good day. Akwaba. Akwaba. We have already picked up ourselves. Hey, and then there comes our parliament now. Our say almost approve Article 71. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. And me patron why neti say prophetess Hajia Kende Efieshwa aka say John Mahama ewini no Miss Bell betu kwan. Why ne kai say Efia beka same way after the election? And how many of you have seen Miss Bell now also traveling with her maid who's a houseboy, just like Tracy Boache did? You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Honestly, let's even assume, say, Miss Bell na obetu ne kwan bi dada, ena ebia efia ni. The most sensible thing Miss Bell should have done then is enye necessary. Senka obema yehu say, oni ni family to kwan. Enka enye necessary. But you people won't think anything of all of this. Wait, more 4 years, Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Aircon. I am so impressed with myself that even though I was seeing myself as not much of a force or a voice, I have proved otherwise to myself, because the sort of DM's intellectual feedback that I have gotten has humbled me. The caliber of people who have reached out, it has humbled me, and it is now going to tailor my words because it's a great feeling to have that sort of audience. And I have promised them that it is impossible for them to expect me to go without a sprinkle of insults and a dash of profanity. That's a given. You have to take me as is. No refunds, or you can stay away. That is the best advice I normally give to prospects. So I am happy to have gotten these feedbacks, and I am gingered to keep going this path. I have heard the likes of Kofi Tonto, Minimum, but I think he's a big figure. He's one of the who is who's in NPP, if I'm not mistaken. I've heard him on the powerful show Kokoroko with Chairman General. And it was so heartwarming for me to hear someone like Kofi Tonto deep in NPP literally agreeing with what I came to say, or probably having the same thoughts like I did. I don't know, I'm so happy. Kofi Tonto, or say, even though Onwa or a delegate, or say, even though Onwa or a delegate, as you can see, I'm live on 3 platforms, and I just got that most important message you sent me. Do you want me to read it out loud live, or do you want me to respond to it privately? And also, for you interrupting my show, you owe me 1 pizza. It will cost you just 100 cedis. So be a gentleman and send that plus delivery and a liter of Coke. Okay? Bye. Oh my God, this is my classmate. He's a very big person at a very huge institution. And he just sent me a message. It's from okay, so it's a press statement. Wonderful. Great. May breathe through it. And all I want to tell you is I'll be very happy for whoever is caught for whatever malpractices or theft or anything that goes against the country Ghana. I do not give a damn who it is. Get them motherfuckers out of town. Get them arrested if they are. If there is, get them arrested. I don't give a damn. I do not give a damn. Even if I'm related to the person, you've had one child. Because minimum, you know, no one is above the law and no one is better than anybody. All of them, everybody must be accountable. And that's how the wheels are going to go. Administration, you'll be aware of this perfect job. They also know that once the man was very on. So I don't think they are going to mess up. So, all kudos. Send peace and Isikan. J. Merchant. Okay, so let's go back to what I've seen. There has been too much noise on this proposed, suggested. It's just a proposition. It's a proposal. It's my recommendation. It's Obiara Nyamantan Hong Kong Day, Kennedy Japan. Why not during the original 2028? On year one. Obiara Nkanchem the second day Japan original 2028 kwa. Why not during day? Or Kwakafa Bawumia or Zenai and advice. Only year number 2. In the Obiara soon Kanchem there, simple Ken. Also refer Bawumia Bium. Ma Bawumia Waja to Mamma Church. Into all the unnecessariness no or wolf onto maybe yallergy. With time, repent up my portion pomponim no any crowd contract. I mean, on a more crowd on me pen current. No condom no one. My reading view. No, me are marry pork chops. No, mutu no what make pork chops, no any. Meaning go send them in Yabazo near fried potatoes and on Yabaz. Anywho, oh, I am on yet them. How we are send the message. And him, I'm going to every day. About to leave office or me home, but I want to live or but your catch a rent here now isn't starting now, hot and peas and the day. On yet down is any extra cheese. I got you. Everybody see one of Jeanette. I don't know any company and go from a junction. I promise. I, eh, I'm wishing that. Share free. Ha. Won't say some. I think today I even had a hey, I'm blocking some calls. Nonsense. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's go. I have done way more thinking, and I think for the number of people who all want to be flag bearers, and rightfully so, I don't think one person should be given 12 years to keep trying and trying and trying. Now, profitants now. I can now understand from a fair perspective why some people felt slighted in the party they are. In our party, party, we have done financially, sacrificed our houses, our everything. Then you go and you pick somebody from the arch rival. The arch rivals. Akafa obi efi ho. Ezinaba. Obaya, if you were one man all the way Vesam or Wapo Biano straw, Wakashe, vice presidential candidacy. Okasha Hono, or in an ado for how many times? Now I understand. Putting myself in the shoes of all the flag bearer aspirants, I do fucking understand, and it's not fair. Listen. I was the person who jumped first on the tribalism wagon. I was the one who knew it all. The one who was advocating the Samira Nomo one mount to campaign for tribalism. And yes, they should still go ahead because they are marginalized. But let's just take another perspective at everything. Northern region. Dr. Bawumia onya ahene wo ho. Northern region. Dr. Bawumia region kritin no wotum wo hondo. Dama ikrono onya ahene wo ho. How many people have come and said but they didn't vote not to vote na ma hihye impakro na ho ba kwoto da fiom do account for the man yet, but let's just face the realities. Please. Northern region. What who are buying him, Dr. Bawumia? Forget about Ashanti region for one pepe fun answer. In pepe funara. In pepe fun. What who are buying him was my Dr. Bawumia without the backing of the institution. And if we are still going to go with my wise analogy, the Canadian Japan or was the power enough to have gotten 50% of the entire country's electorates to sit at home. Oh my God, this man is powerful. If we are still going by my analysis that Ken might have caused all of the defeats, including Northern region, then why do we even need Dr. Bawumia? Then why do we even need Dr. Bawumia? Ken can do it all, obviously. I am bitter. Don't forget that. I am bipolar. I am lunatic. I am all of that. So if my premeditation, Lotto, me free, girlfriend. So Antoine. Don't blame me. Blame it on the alcohol. Hey, Abdul, how's Nigeria? Be safe, oh, be safe, Okomi, be safe. See, we can be delusional, we can lie to ourselves, we can hate, we can speculate, we can go and sit down and draw lies and come and paint it. Hola, Omega. Hola. Thank you for the loves, TikTok. I appreciate you people. Say Kennedy Japan and the Kwasi Nina. Duh. Then why struggle? And plus, Dr. Bawumia, as a marginalized Muslim from the north, should be in the best position to know what it feels like to be not given the opportunity. He saw so many of the big wigs of NPP, the Ejako, Japan, the for, including Trematin. So, se Trematin kra for fiti. Enti yena ye campaign yama Dr. Bawumia. Will it be wrong for ye ask you to come and say, ye ba bepa Alan Chow, na yama Alan's opportunity? Now I catch can say, oh, can with the Obra opinion to get my Alan's opportunity? How about that? Can Dr. Bawumia see that? Obia the opportunity. In the long run, Dr. Bawumia, yeti mano. Sakalabule bamu, say ye chimgrof once and your mutini or murinio, and ye kosi by ye bia. Dr. Bawumia, we clearly heard him tell his people, I have been chosen because I am one of you. Ubuntu. Inti muntu abane mami. Na sesabe. Intafo nankasa. Omo Antoine Manua. MPP and some of Ashantis still want Bawumia to lead the party come 2038. Abdul, that would be amazing if they can get the votes to bring Dr. Bawumia. He's a wonderful person. I am doing this analysis pragmatically without sentiments. I am very dispassionate. That is why I can feel the pain and bitterness from the foolishness of what happened with me and Ken, romantically, domestically, whatever. But I am dispassionate to separate that and see the truth, the facts, the realities, the bigger picture. So I will be amazed. I will be so happy. But I think it's unfair that so many other people also want the same opportunity that Dr. Bawumia got, irrespective of how he got it. But he didn't deliver. It doesn't matter how people didn't go to vote. Obviously, he couldn't convince the people enough. It took Mahama how many years to learn his mistakes and come back to the drawing. Dr. Bawumia is younger. It's not fair. I'm a fanti. I have fought for the Northerners enough. Can I have some Northerners come on board and say, well, Dr. Bawumia, so we are all going to support Ken for being an Akan? I'm not doing it. It's not a crime. I came and me see tribalism now. Me Becca say Dr. Bawumia ni nire omun champion course. I haven't heard them. Do you know why? Because my words are not that important anyway. And that thing I talked about is not that prime to their personal game, blueprint. So that's fair and fine. But I'm done with saying that. Moving on. Do I have concerns with Ken's medical whatever? No, I don't. I think he's healed. Do I think Ken is a better choice this moment against Bawumia? Hell yes. Hell yes. And so I'm going to go for it. I came and I said it wasn't fair. I have sat back and I'm asking you too. Come and tell me how many votes Dr. Bawumia got in the northern region and what that translates to you. If he could not get single one region. When they went for the primaries, Dr. Bawumia got 100%. What changed? One single region, at least Ken has got 2, if not 3. I can confidently boast that Ken has got Central Region in Ashanti region on lockdown with pure relationships. That goes way back. But you people think I'm not being fair. Today I asked the question. Oh, Abdul, I am marking your words with mine. If they make that mistake and bring Dr. Bawumia, which will probably be through, I don't know, maybe the same delegate system, maybe they are going to abolish it. I don't know. I'm not going to stress. But me, I'm the same person that came to vie for Dr. Bawumia against my baby daddy. Adiana Dani. And I'm not going to explain it too much. Yes, I am ignorant, but you are here. Jesus loves me. Ken can never become a president in Ghana. I am ignorant, but you are here with your wisdom. Please don't disgrace yourself. Leave my YouTube page because you are right. I am ignorant and Ken is going to be the president. If he wasn't going to, Jimmy, I love your comments. Nyansa saa wodidi Jimmy for page so. Oh, nyansa baako Jimmy bebree. Nyansa baako pe Jimmy bebree. So oye kwasi ampeni. Jesus loves you. When so oye kwasi ampeni. Unyansen is a bit na. Continue with your comments so that I can get noted. Why? Disgrace yourself, you son of a bitch. So let's go on. Talking about my Baba Daddy becoming the president. Miss Bell, where to come? Just as prophesied by Prophet Hajia Kande Ifya Schwarzenegger. We took one. John Mahama no. Wapopo ne ho. Washa say slave queening. Oh, John, you are an amazing soul. I have seen you among some children, some nurses, girls be. So nurses no wait me and cross section na male no one. Who continue na laza ala osheho. Ona no ozo boko, brother. Enjoy. It is time, Abdul. It is more than time. May say, all said and done, Abdul, Dr. Bawumia, he was given the opportunity, right? He should be patriotic enough to not even want to contest, really. He should be patriotic enough. Because, obia person gobi. Obia person gobi. Profile betu omo, person gobi. Just say, napompo, onyido obia yen vice bio, napo. Onyido obia yen vice bio. Ken, you will suffer with Napo as your vice. Don't do that. Don't do it. I'm going to say my choices. But tomorrow I have a surprise. One last ace to draw. That will be a surprise personality that I will be suggesting to Ken. So, anywho, I said I had what's his name? I am putting it on charge. Okay. I heard this guy. Yes, this video. Let's listen. Kofi Tonto. It's giving credit to who even posted it. Let me give credit to that person.
Coming back to the question, Obusai. Who's the chairman in it here? Many imagine said we could contest for position there.
Despite media.
Prime Minister. I mean, I feel I said we may share Brabasi. Now, Semikuta 300,000. No, it's still by MP. At least, and one of the MPs is quoted as saying, former Soutum MP. Oh, very finity. Kissy.
Yeah, Doctor.
Yeah,
Dr. Kissy.
Yeah, I read a story, an article where he's quoted as saying, he knows MPs are pieces among spending 10 million cedis.
What?
Yes.
It's possible.
10 million cedis.
It's possible.
That's about $1.5 million.
Oh, they've been doing $1.5 million.
So they say 16 and
That's 16.
Just about less than that.
Less about $500,000.
Yeah, $500,000.
That's a lot of money. Is it that
Yeah.
Huh?
My main calculation. They say exchange rate.
Oh, they're for 215 grand. Oh, they're for 215.
Okay, so 15
divided by 10.
Yeah, 666,000.
Delegate, so
to become an MP.
Oh,
Ghana.
Yeah.
They try more.
Especially
no constituency in this one.
80, so who spend this as Sikawi? Now, a constituency in Nitia. Ediabufaba. Yeah. Hey, that delegate someone that from South.
Who spend it now? This is average. You spend it more than this.
Average.
So who spend it about $1 million to become an MP? Sabi, or you know, Mao. I just said to become an MP. And he said, now the question is $1
million.
So we say calculate 5,000 cedis plus one tabletop fridge by 1,200 delegates.
Yes. Almost 1,200. Yeah,
about 1,200 delegates.
Yeah. And you are not playing primaries level.
For primaries. Yeah. I major deal.
It's very, very, very dangerous.
Now, only maybe as you say, iOS. Safe seats.
Safe seats.
Yeah.
So baby, I say we are NDC.
Say you say a 2 hour. You be a PR, be a business. It is a yummy and some need to your safe seat where and then delegates ready. Hey, go to us.
Yeah, I agree with you. So the point is, me has to see the MPP answers some delegate system. I mean, election because I just don't have that money to go and spend. That's the thing. In the delegate system, the challenges are a one. But you see, that thing is there. See, to me, finding where resources better trickle down, reward better trickle down.
And come back
because
to
a delegate or no fee said this is the only chance. What I say? Or no, or see the cocoa season as one
yeah, the cocoa season.
Why should there be a party where we can deny the cocoa season?
Imagine.
That's dangerous.
Very.
Who you can deny? That should not be cocoa season.
Why?
I say, oh, you can deny so quite be more monka some.
And
Ain't you know, originally this is here.
Someone somewhere.
The reward system must correct itself so that the trickle down effect and then remove that cocoa season.
Thank you.
So delegate in him say, me tihoy. So I buy bar, me bar, bit me in scholarship so far as I want pass here. Enough for that delegate. Obi o ha de ohwehwa o nya me bia bi. Obi o ha loan kakra bi o de ye na dwuma de ohwehwa no no. But se sa reward system in trickle down. Then the panel no so sipek. Say you be do so the chama o me boy mama.
Me boy mama wa fe.
Jihad. O ya on san to ma.
Obviously what Kofi Tonto is saying is very true. And everybody wants to be a delegate at every safe seat. From Lamte King, Rashid, and by Obiso Mekancham said, Ofori Krum has over 1,200 delegates.
Imagine.
Yeah.
So, to be honest, delegate system.
Obviously, in my constituency, the candidate promised a half plot of land to 1,541 delegates. Very ridiculous. But I promise you. Half plot.
Why should they get to that?
Now, in all the political parties, delegates.
I think NDC for us is Sanika, but still not reality. Almost Sanika. More than almost expanding more than yet. Now, I
didn't know my card very maybe I enter.
Another issue. Every card bearing member participating in the process. Because yes, you see, apart from say, and I say this with all humility,
progress.
Apart from say, a year bad idea before, because on December 7th. So who Kofi Tonto, who your primaries are 10,000 cities. I don't know, maybe go to Abama PC. Who are the 10,000 cities? I don't know, maybe go to Abama PC. Maybe Yashi.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a dinner quite snap parliament. Oh, Van quite snap parliament. Who the need to ballot to me? But men I'm a dinner quite snap parliament. Jana made 20,000. So it contributes to some of the apathy issues now.
Thank you.
So, but I know the better my research.
Kwadaso has more than 1,000 delegates. Imagine, sir.
Yes.
Oma Obia 1,000 cities. That's a million.
Your politics now is here. A body performance.
And you.
Politics now here. The hypertension.
And yet.
The politics is Ghana. And the BP.
What can I say, Dr. Bawumia was asking?
A very sham complete.
When him say, me share that kind say, Obi promise a half plot of land. But my mobile be creating. Another person at the Achemi. Achemi who say no crap. Half plot. Raymond, you are a very funny man, but you are right. 1,541.
541.
Yes, another place, me Modi, but I'll say any Eastern region. I'll say last year 1,000 cities plus flat screen. This year, 6,500 cities each. But meaning that amount of how many delegates? Or they buy?
Can you check 300 Ghana?
I am also a delegate to I was always delegate are not
Can not check 300.
But ADB, or say allowing every card-bearing member to vote in the primaries would be.
We need to put some parameters in place.
Exactly.
You can't just do wholesale approach because infiltration is bad. We open and have a choose candidate amount. But I don't just bro.
Exactly. We need to
some of us here can say, look, let's go for an early Congress. Let's take time Na yɛma ɔmo bɛn wɔ abatoɔ bi, yɛ papa obi amo ne ade a ɔmo ayɛ adwuma Kwamina Japan mo John Boadu mu a ɔmo ayɛ adwuma no akyɛ no. Yɛnkyɛ ɔmo nhyɛ conference bi bɛɛ 2 weeks. Na ɔmo keka ɔmo adwene mu a brɛ system. Ɛyɛ transparent. It covers everybody as much as possible. Ɛbɛyi sikasɛm ne nyinaa yɛma parameters yɛmfa ma ɔmo sɛ mokɔ no wei na yɛyɛ den yɛhwehwɛ na mommra mommɛma yɛn solution. Then we have men who are very brilliant who can do this job. Na ɔmo nkɔyɛ saa adwuma no ɛnyɛ saa. You see, the best and the brightest may not have the money.
I'm happy that the abolition of the delegate system is going that route. I'm extremely happy. Me pamucho mo amu feel say mo ntia se kra adentia me pomenya ho suggest say Dr. Bawumia mumunye vice munti enumpo enya guaranteed. There is no way that I have read that Ken has any intentions of choosing Dr. Bawumia. Okay? And like I said earlier in the day, Sanka Ken for Dr. Bawumia, it will actually be a compliment. It will be a feather in Dr. Bawumia's cap that he will get that opportunity again to prove himself with somebody who is willing to allow him to operate as a whole entity, the vice presidential office and what he wants to bring to the table. So that would have been an addition, added value. But then again, she indicated second why energy say or the owner. And she is so interested Dr. Bawumia. Why not he's tired of not being able to talk. But ultimately, right now, from hindsight 2020, I am so okay. Switching comes to come and say no. Dr. Bawumia, if anything, should be the vice again. Why? Because he was given the opportunity. And everybody deserves a turn. Everybody deserves a turn. I mean, this was not a mock. It was not a mock. What can get ready, set, go, no. So you have to give it your all. And if this is your all, and this is what it brought us, irrespective of who did what machinations. So are you saying that Dr. Bawumia can be taken unawares if he had become the president of the country? That he did not see it coming, that Ken could sabotage him and all of that. That's concerning. That's actually concerning. It's a narrative that we need to stop talking about. As much as I'm so sure I've proven beyond all that Ken, in the same vein, so a ferry, say sitting vice. I don't know in charge of police. Just say you wait me a fan assessor. Enti any enka ono a president enka eno so chere say obi betumi aba fire say as a country ana. Ebacho eya mo kan asem na mo san hwe the reverse effects that it can have. Okay? Don't just zoom in, going in to dig down and make a case where there isn't. Okay? Second, Oriemu Obud the senior then we should be having a problem with our Dr. Bawumia as flag bearer that now why? Were there some loopholes? How could he not have made provision for all of such eventualities? He should have known. He should. So please, so if Dr. Bawumia has been outwitted by Kennedy Agyepong, according to my theory, whose fault is it? Whose fault is it? Is it Ken's fault by being a smart crook? Or is it Dr. Bawumia's fault by being oblivious to what's really going on around him? Well, so now I want you people to know that talking about Dr. Bawumia was just a recommendation and a suggestion that I hope Ken would even consider. And if Ken considered it, the Bawumia camp and Dr. Bawumia respectfully should feel flattered, because I don't think anybody deserves that many chances. Most people in the party would want an opportunity to be a flag bearer or a vice. So why are we going to patrol mocking him? He was feeling bad that we are tribalistic, but from where I'm looking at it, my bird's eye view is telling me in pepperful one to one banana Dr. Bawumia. On no crofuna on po otumi kind because of unwanita wasn't but on no crofun one to one. Second, no cause here, no jolly is broken. Yes, as they worship. And yeah, AJ, no Dr. Bawumia, no vote. AJ, me pacho, you are very right. No Dr. Bawumia, no vote. Dr. Bawumia wa ko baako. Enkrofo bebree wo. Dr. Bawumia oko baako no AJ. Na eye ready go. Na enye rehearsal. Na enye rehearsal. Ena mina me betna ha bi ma Dr. Bawumia no mi aso na makotena ho ena ma review ade na me bisa me ho say Northern region omo anto aba na ama Dr. Bawumia. Only one region na Dr. Bawumia owotumi was no AJ. They didn't vote for Dr. Bawumia. Is that also the doing of Ken? Then do you see how powerful Ken is? When we were going for the elections, we were all smart mouths to tell JM, say, oye dada, yepe, tear rubber. Mepacho, any angle we look at it, Dr. Bawumia is no tear rubber anymore. We need reasons why the Northern region did not vote for Dr. Bawumia. If we can get an explanation, then we can move on from this. I am so happy. I was part of the formation of No Bawumia, No Vote. I am the same person here today to say there are too many people who also want the opportunity, who deserve the opportunity, who have worked and earned a place to want to vie for flag bearership or vice. Dr. Bawumia has had all of the years since he came in and got waived. So, Enoch, I am this Akan who fought for Dr. Bawumia even against my baby daddy, saying it profoundly to the second lady when she came on my page. I am the same Akan who is unapologetically going to scream at the top of my lungs that somebody else needs to go. Somebody else needs to go. And after Ken, inshallah, it should be another different face. Aye. Obia pebiedi. Nana donkwa 12 years. Abai. Marie Becca and be chabono. But it makes perfect sense. Why would one person Dr. Bawumia wakoni inesi? Wakwesi. This is if it was tribalism, and Ebema Dr. Bawumia defeated her. Okay. And Dr. Bawumia obenya 100% na onya no primaries ewo na lunguno. Inko obenya nanka yen akanfo no ya to zero amano. Nanka eno na ebechre. Mewo Joas Agyepong. Joas Agyepong. Joas Agyepong. Pocho. Breathe in and out. Why? Pocho. Miss Ramo. Dr. Bawumia wako. Obetu mpenifo. Dr. Bawumia obetu Alan Muni now. Abai. Oh yeah. Enya temdie. It is reviewing what I've been saying and getting deeper perspective. Like, wait a minute. I am screaming, oh, Joas, I love you. I love you. I love you. I've been screaming tribalism, but me more damn way. It's not Northern region. One single region. One single region. Makunta a president. Fulani funyina betu ama no funo. One to a man. Na se no so sekene yeah. Pepa chose no. We don't need to look very far. We need the powerful man. Me no domestic issue. That shouldn't be your concern. Me and Ken, as though it doesn't affect the price of kinky. So please, don't worry about why I will never talk to you till I die. Be happy that Mobaka says Samira Mamisikano. Says Samira Mamisikano. Say coming to better and cast American. Let's concentrate on the fact that Obia Subokobi. Ebe. It is ringing a sensible bell to me like Dr. Nanado, Wayandam, Oya Chieftains, Nana. Ebe. Nana 12 years was my one could say like so hypnotism being hypnotizing or no. It shouldn't be so. Bye. Yeah, better now hobium. But Dr. Bawumia wako the data. Meanwhile, the votes from the northern region suggest that Nala non crowd for no one man. What is the explanation for that? If Ken has that much power, even over his own hometown, then why do we want to go and waste millions of dollars and one single MP? Why don't we use that money to develop the areas who got angry with MPP and didn't come out to vote? It's important. In choose flag bearer, the running mate, Muti Paimono. It was actually supposed to be a favor. Second, consider, because let me tell you, and my baby almost opportunity just to be even the vice. And my baby and a man so cho. Yeah, that's so kase. Nana do anyazi de Alan Chamati. Say ye na ye bomwe tiema kase wuni bibi. Moma this period yan kanche Alan say yes reno onu di ombra no bedi yeni. Inko baba onyi no dom na obaba. After all, we have all concluded that Nanado promised him. Why don't we be that patriotic? Na yen so. But there bio, and I was said, Dr. Bawumia, me say me can only a champion in no Bawumia no vote, and I'm not going against no Bawumia no vote. Come for the fair contest. Let's see who will win. And yes, and talk white. So Dr. Bawumia has all the rights to come and contest again. So does everybody else. I just want Dr. Bawumia and my brothers and sisters with the no Bawumia no vote to know the truth that we are not going to go according to a monarchy. That be Dr. Bawumia. This is the time I want exhibit to say we are patriotic. Oh, what Tima? Babe, Abba will be the party. Why wave? Was work at number 2. At number 2, Bessie Donshira. You were Pia was open number 1. Because say, at number 1 were party, except a crying. And to my fat in number. Yes, all could be more ye. Sentiment and canceling, pragmatism. Sentiment behind I don't care what anybody feels. So Dr. Bawumia or the MPP or the amount platform not catching it for there. Or in effect, the way I requirement, but or yam pade or the yet chen na kenoko. Na se bim pa sometime later in life, but he's willing to add his brain and his this here and there. Damn no day. So I am not choosing Ken's AI. When you look at the thumbnail that I posted, I had Ken at top and 5 other wonderful personalities. It was Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, it was Dr. Ziblim Iddi, it was Her Excellency Hajia Alima Musthapha Hamid, Dr. Siaw Agyepong, Zoom line. And I have few reasons why I chose these people. That it's not only Dr. Bawumia was just a suggestion. I don't think, in fact, vice presidential position necessary say Dr. Bawumia nankasa. Say yes, see a pepperoni for the northern way because you have fresh pepperoni swa. It's wrong. Mom will be funo. Menya heart attack. See you fresh pepperoni na kadi a bebuani say. Or no see a pepperoni. But that person will not come with Dr. Bawumia the load of anger na e won crofo mu say wama economy no aye krabehwe. No matter the explanation or lack of. Oh, before minimum freezing. Shit. Almost a Samsung Notes. Okay. Okay. It means me to meet you. Okay, so I said Ken's choice of a running mate must come from a strategic decision that must consider factors such as regional balance, appeal to key demographics, political experience, and the ability to complement Ken's leadership style. Then I said I have a few considerations for his choice or considerations. I am not dictating for Ken. I don't have that power or choice. Dr. Bawumia so I was suggesting it, and like I said, I think says enka ebaswa enka honor my Dr. Bawumia to have gotten that second chance again, because then he might outperform our expectations and probably earn himself some automatic, continuation after Ken. But please don't come at me. Ken decision. who he will choose. So I am taking out the Bawumia factor. Why? In case Ken still picks him. And I'm there for other people now. I will meet him. Amazing. I was looking for somebody from Volta region, and I don't think I know the Voltarians on there too. But I think it will be equally amazingly awesome. But let me go on. Considerations for his choice with reasons, as I have written. I said regional and ethnic balance is something Ken should look at when he's picking his VEEP. Why it is importantly influenced by ethnic and regional dynamics. It is. A balanced ticket, which was what I was trying to do with Onone Bawumia, but let's scratch that. Let's leave it to Ken. I don't know enough to choose a vice president for Ken, please. Muma and Kaya. A balanced ticket will ensure broader national appeal. Recommendation. Ken will have to choose a running mate from northern Ghana, preferably from the northern upper east or upper west regions. I said Ken is from central region, which gives him appeal in the southern belt. Please listen before you get angry. I said Ken Nankasa of central. So he has this Yatiwa, say no to my campaign, please. Pacho, which campaign? Which campaign is that? Yatiwa on Facebook. Biko, which campaign are you saying no to? Which one? I'll be happy if you would deliberate. I said Kennedy Agyepong is from Central Region. So it gives him an appeal in the southern belt of the country. So pairing Ken with a northern candidate will help balance the tickets and counter perceptions of the MPP as being overly focused on the Akan ethnic group. Kofa Esroa, or no, they were conquer Southern Belt. 2. No, the second reason is that this could also neutralize, far north, it could also neutralize the legacy of the NDC's stronghold in the north defeat. Because much as it hurts or it's embarrassing or it's whatever, we lost. We did lose woefully in the north. And Ken was not the flag bearer then. So please, we are not going to be able to. We see Dr. Bawumia, so you're patriotic enough. And no problem to say, Wakobi. Obisun Kobi. Na say Ebekano from tribalistic angle na me de sha ase enkane na ene misramu account for swear Voltarians and swear. Tabamia, he went all out. Winning away, winning. And until we can get proof, say, Northness need the almost call Ekotoma Dr. Bawumia, but pulling agents in a Danny Albano, Edema, Mahama, we will remain with the disappointment that on one putting call for and to Abanama. I want to. So when they come and allege that Ken Crawford ni Alan Crawford no prepra obi mu allegedly Eka Hajia Ken mu egu them allegedly and on retrospective view you can infer that Onya Hinwo in the general elections. And how did that happen? How? They say woman kwama bodam brain imuno. Dr. Bawumia as flag bearer would be a disaster. That does not stop him from contesting. Please, he should contest. I am begging on my. I am praying that you and your rich friends, you will be given enough money to all at least data so that they can spread the good news. Because most share them na mo can words and mo be can will be paid so and patch or and she vote to anti tiwa and entry votes. Mama in America, and was in America. 2. Gender representation. Second, fa me VEEP na. Miss Reno min betreno ni onfa na ya betutu me ho. Dr. Bawumia under Osundodo to be Ken's vice. Miss Ramo. Dr. Bawumia is too big. Ipamucho. Ken Nkokashi, a Miami suggestion. Leave it alone. Now, Ken has to pick his vice presidential candidate himself. Is gender representation. Why gender representation is important for Ken to consider is that gender equity is becoming increasingly relevant in Ghanaian politics. Need I mention the incoming? A female running mate will also signal progressiveness for the Ken team. Okay. A female running mate would attract undecided voters, especially women and youth who are seeking change and inclusion, because it will be going right after John Mahama and Jane. Okay. Then the third thing I said he should consider while picking his vice presidential candidate is that competence and governance experience. The person should, I said, why it is important for Kennedy Japan to be looking out for someone who has competence and governance experience is that he Ken himself is often seen as a conventional politician. That's what Ken is perceived to be. So a running mate with a calm demeanor, which is why I was also vying for Dr. Bawumia. but there are other people. Yeah, don't worry. Faculty of Intellectuals. I am happy that you think if Ken will not get it, you should be jumping somewhere, doing more sensible things. Why should you come here and tell us that he won't get it? Don't you know that there is no normal person on this page? And if Ken will not get it, why is it your concern? Why do you care? Chada, onya 20%, one call. Next time on call, Apalu one call, and don't waste your time. Because any more comments from you of us, lunatic. So then you'll be welcome home. Let me know with another comment so that I can give you OCBC's platform and don't waste your time here. A non-conventional politician. So for him to have a running mate with a calmer demeanor, a technocratic reputation can balance. So please, let's not lose sight of that fact. I said a seasoned public servant or respected academic will be amazing. This person with Ken to avoid friction during governance, and that's very imperative. Whoever Ken is picking from the north, from women, for gender, one main thing to look out for, Ken, is that this person must also align with your ideologies so that there will be no friction in your governance. Then I said, 4, you need to pick someone bearing in mind religious balance, which is again one good reason why I was saying Dr. Bawumia. Now, why the religious balance is also important is that background of candidates, be it the flag bearer or the running mate. Yeah, it is because I am trying to divide the MPP. That is why you are here with the super glue. So try and put it together. Idiot. Just say, what to me, Jimiana, I am Marvin. Just say, me now, me yo piano. Now I am dividing MPP. Then I am powerful. I'm going to keep doing my job. I am going to do amazing. If me, I am dividing MPP. Oh, you what shame? I feel très bien. Why do people speak such gibberish? That is why I am going on that person's page. Ankafupo yɛyɛ dɛm wɔ hɔ. Anaa wɔhyɛ ase wɔ he pantan a. Hey boy. Religious balance. Let's go back on it. Why considering religious balance is important, Mr. Ghana is religiously diverse, and voters often consider the religious background of their candidates. My recommendation is a Muslim running mate. That's my recommendation. A Muslim running mate. Because of religious balance, no. Say you do another angle, I might opt for an academician or something. So, say bano religious balance now, I will opt for a Muslim. I won't opt for a Hinduist, or I will opt for a Muslim, and I'll give reason why. I offer a Muslim running mate who would complement Kennedy because Ken is Christian, to appeal to the significant Muslim population, especially okay, please, can you go to your realistic world and stay there? Okay. Go and help NDC to rule heaven. Okay? Don't come here. Number 5. Missy, can she consider youth and grassroots appeal? Can she consider youth and grassroots? It is predominantly powerful, and also aligning with the youth. And he resonates with the aspirations of the young people. I, in this sector, would recommend a younger, charismatic individual who has a strong grassroots presence and or advocacy. Hence, so offer a youthful visor. Then I said, this is where you see the pictures of the people on the thumbnail. I said potential. I didn't say can mass take these people. Potential candidate profiles are me, but damn me way choose. In thinking, as I say, we hear sir, but we have hypertension. Me, my brother, it can be. One, you don't even have to come here before you listen and get angry. If you're angry with a mad woman, then what's wrong with your psyche? So my side, Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia. 1, Dr. Ziblim Iddi. He is the former Deputy Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture with Northern roots and a solid academic background. He appeals to both intellectuals and grassroots. How Ken is so passionate with tourism. We all know. And we all know how wise it will be for Ken at this moment to even not be opting for Bawumia, be choosing a well-educated, like someone of this caliber. So my first choice, aside Dr. Bawumia, was Dr. Ziblim Iddi. And like I said, he's the former Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, and he has Northern roots and He has a solid academic background. He does appeal to my second choice was, aside Dr. Bawumia, so this would be my third choice because we all know about Dr. Bawumia. Hajia Alima Mahama. Hajia Alima Mahama is the former ambassador to the United States of America and a seasoned politician from the northern region. She combines technocratic experience with political survey and her gender arts diversity. Amazing added value that if Ken went for, ladies and gentlemen, Hajia Alima Mahama, former ambassador to the United States of America and a seasoned politician from the northern region. Hajia, in her name, she let you know she's also a Muslim. And she combines technocratic experience with political survey, and her gender adds diversity. Then, number 4, I chose Musthapha Hamid. He is the current CEO of the National Petroleum Authority with Zongo roots and extensive political experience. He would balance the religious, the regional, and the technocratic appeal. Musthapha Hamid. Say, Ken, political experience. He would balance religious, regional, and technocratic appeal. And my last choice, me say, Ken betumi afa Dr. Joseph Siaw Agyepong, or no CEO of Zoom Lion Ghana Limited, or a business magnate, or with deep ties with private sectors, and obe appeal to youth and voters desiring economic transformation through, though not from the northern region, only north, but also between Amawena, also Yakani, but also between Amawena, CEO of Zoom Lion. Final considerations in the MSA. Kennedy Japan's running mate must be carefully vetted for political loyalty, compatibility, and the ability to handle the pressures of national leadership. By Ken choosing someone who strengthens his perceived weaknesses, will appeal to marginalized groups and reinforce a message of inclusivity, Ken can position himself for a landslide victory in 2028 if he should carefully adhere to these and the rest of his most sensible and intelligent plans and schedules. This is just my humble suggestion. It is not signed with iron and blood. Don't come for me. You have better suggestions. Kindly put on your cameras and do it on your pages, just as I didn't come on your page to cause you any nuisance. Okay? I appreciate all of you for being here. I love you. Come back again tomorrow. Namaste. Stay safe. Stay blessed. And I will appreciate comments, even when I am offline, of what you think. Yatiwa, I didn't get any more comments from you. You said no to your campaign, please. I asked which campaign. You didn't say anything. You can still send it offline. Thank you. YouTube, Madam CP, I appreciate you guys. Come back again early in the morning or tentatively 6 p.m. tomorrow. I appreciate you guys so very much, many more. Still able to my no Bawumia, no vote on your ham. Obia right for their choice. I'm just sharing my opinion, just as some of you do. And again, say Bawumia supporter, na emfa sika, emfa nka shim, pocho susu, yededema obia orboa ho nubumfu. Yeah, because it's quite annoying. You people, even if you don't live in this country, have probably got relatives who tell you about data. Until be remember tinaha, na mendo heaven and earth, mean this cow baby, and I'm a kamasam, so please, don't fucking piss me. Whatever you are sending me, you should have said this and please mount your own platforms and say, you have mouths, you have brains, you are actually more sensible than me. Okay, so it's all love. Share your opinion. It's a democratic country. So